Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Watch, 12-year-old carried away on stretcher after school security guard slams him to the ground. A Seattle mother is furious because a school security guard slammed her 12-year-old son to the ground so hard that he was unable to move his legs, reported King 5. The boy had to be carried away on a stretcher and taken to the hospital. The boy, upset that the school took his phone from him, can be seen in the video tearing down decorations in the hallway at Washington Middle School on February 16. The guard quickly trapped the boy in a doorway before slamming him down. The school called his mother, Diana Leitner, when he complained of back pain and was unable to move his legs. Honestly, because I know my kid, I was like, make him stand up. I'm sure he can stand up. I'm not one of those overreactive parents, said Leitner. But after seeing the video, she realized she should not have doubted her son this time. The boy was eventually carried out on a stretcher, with his neck in a brace, and taken to Harborview Medical Center, according to Raw Story. Leitner said, I met with a social worker there that called the police. She and the doctor that worked with him were both very surprised at the amount of force that was used against a 12-year-old kid. Honestly, after I watched that video, one of the things I thought is, what if that guy had a gun, she told Kiro. Seattle Public Schools did not comment on the working status of the guard, but did issue a statement to Kiro 7 regarding the incident. We are aware of the incident and investigating whether proper procedures were followed. Because it is under investigation, we are limited in commenting further or providing more specifics at this time, spokeswoman Kim Schmank wrote. Leitner said her son has recovered and is doing well at another school. Watch the video of the incident below.
Seattle mother says the Seattle Public Schools security guard went too far in trying to control her son. She claims the guard slammed her son to the ground, and she has video that shows it happening. She spoke to KIRO 7's Ranji Sinha. And Ranji, at one point this mother had her doubts about how this incident played out.
That is absolutely the case, Lindsay. She talked to us and she said that she understood that her son had behavior problems here at Washington Middle School. And the day they called that incident, the way they described it, she had to wonder if he did indeed hurt himself. But seeing the video gave her a very different perspective.
After watching the video, what did you think when you saw it?
You know, honestly, after I watched that video, one of the things I thought is, what if that guy had a gun?
Diana Leitner says there was no need for a security guard to go this far to control her son. He's taken down, as seen in this video, from February 16th. After this, he was taken to Harborview Medical Center. Leitner said the entire incident forced her to confront some tough feelings on how students and school security interact.
And all I could think is, this guy didn't have the impulse control to not hurt my kid. What if he was armed? Or what if my kid could have reached for that gun? So that really, got me thinking, and that's actually what made me share it with anyone.
In a statement to KIRO 7, Seattle Public Schools said, we are aware of the incident and investigating whether proper procedures were followed. Because it is under investigation, we are limited in commenting further or providing more specifics at this time.
The idea that
Diana Leitner is talking about this incident because she says she wants to spur some change. Her son was transferred to another school, and she wonders if enough is being done to teach staff how to de-escalate incidents.
In the video, it's very clear that my son was held by him, pushed into a wall, and then thrown to the ground. I don't want this to happen to another kid.
And Diana Leitner says her son is doing well and has recovered, work and doing better at that other school. Now, the Seattle Public Schools did not give us
7th grader in a school. Diana Leitner admits her 12-year-old son has some behavioral issues when it comes to defiance and impulse control. But on this particular day when this video was recorded, school staff had taken his phone away from him and he was acting out. But his mother was still shocked to see the video of what happened that landed her son in the ER. Leitner gave us permission to show her son in our story. We are not showing the officer because the district has not determined if he did anything wrong. Just inside the doors at Seattle's Washington Middle School, an incident happened between a 7th grader and a school security guard that is now under investigation.
I received a phone call at work. They told me that they had taken Cash's phone away, that he had been he was being just destructive to school property by tearing decorations down.
Surveillance video shows just that. Leitner's 12-year-old son as he walks into the entryway at the school and starts yanking down decorations from the ceiling. Almost immediately, a security officer walks in, corners the student in a doorway, and after a short struggle, slams him down and holds him on the ground. When he complained his back hurt and he couldn't move his legs, they called his mom.
You know, honestly, because I know my kid, I was like, you know what, make him stand up. I'm sure he can stand up because I'm not one of those overreactive parents.
After watching the video, Leitner regrets doubting her son. Eventually, paramedics arrived to take the boy to Harborview. Doctors found no serious injuries, but he was very sore.
I was, talking to social workers, talking to doctors, and they're, basically all aghast at the amount of force that was used against a 12-year-old when no more should have happened than a bear hug.
The school district declined to comment on the incident because it's under investigation. Leitner said the district provided her the security officer's version of the story. In his statement, he said he tried to calm the 7th grader down, but the student refused and became even more angry, pushed against me and turned around and swung at me. After he swung, I grabbed him by his jacket and got him to the ground. Because some of the contact happens out of the camera's view, it's difficult to tell if the boy ever tried to hit the security officer.
I don't want to sue anyone. I don't want anybody to lose their job. I just want kids in Seattle schools to get the resources they need. All of them, not just the good kids.
The district just approved the boy's transfer to another school. Leitner argues that the security staffer should have tried to de-escalate the situation before getting physical with her son. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.
County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.